Well, welcome everyone to week number 7 of the Borderland Blitz, sponsored by Southwest University. I'm Adrian Ochoa.
And I'm B. Martinez.
Man, this is just flying by, really, this season.
I know, I can't believe it's already week 7.
Week 7, and we are in the second half of the season, and teams trying to set themselves apart, keep their hopes of a district title alive. Taking a look at our starting lineup, our game of the week is an East Side versus West Side showdown for first place in District 1-6A as the Eastwood Troopers took on those Franklin Cougars.
And in District 1-5A Division 2, could the Del Valle Conquistadores bounce back from last week's stunning loss to Chapin? They were at Hanks tonight. And speaking of those Chapin Huskies, they were looking to keep the momentum going as tonight they played host to the El Paso Tigers.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it with our game of the week, a District 1-6A showdown between the Eastwood Troopers and the Franklin Cougars. Both teams came into the game 2-0 in district play, and both were on win streaks.
That's
the
right.
Troopers winners of 5 straight. The Cougs will have won 4 in a row. So as they say, something has to give. Let's go to Franklin High, and Eastwood's Kingston Jeffrey's gonna find the end zone here. He's gonna pass it to Matthew Ramirez, and he'll take it to the crib untouched. 7-0 Eastwood. Then Franklin gonna, who else? Hand it off to Mr. Ernie Powers, breaking through the pack. And he was out to break a city record for the most touchdowns in a single season. And this touchdown right here ties the record at 36. It was 14-7 Eastwood on top. Eastwood's Kingston Jeffrey's gonna pass here to Ramirez, and he'll take care of the rest. Nothing but the green turf in front of him. Made it 21-7. Eastwood extends their lead. Franklin gonna hand it off here to who else? Mr. Powers again for touchdown number 2 on the night, and that would break the city record, the most rushing touchdowns in a single season with 37. Powers in the record books. He'd have another touchdown in the fourth quarter to end the day with 3 total touchdowns tonight to up his total to 38. But this one was all Troopers. As you see right there, that was Jeffries on the quarterback keeper, taking it to the house as the Troopers put this one away. Final score tonight was 49-26. Eastwood getting the dub to improve to 3-0 in district play as they remain perfect. As I mentioned, 3-0, their 6th win in a row. Let's hear from those victorious Troopers.
Play complimentary football. The guys are playing with a lot of confidence, man. So much credit goes to our staff and our kids in the week of prep. And obviously that's a great football team, and Ernie Powers is as special as it gets, but we just feel something special with this team, and you saw it tonight.
Oh, everything, man. All 3 phases. I mean, we only had, I think, 1 turnover. 4 turnovers, and we just kept scoring, and we stopped them. That's what helped us. It was a really good win.
Now, I don't think I've done this all season, but super clap for those Troopers. Yeah. First place currently right now in District 1-6A.
Yeah, big congrats to Coach Lopez and, of course, Jeffries. I mean, leading the pack.
Yeah, he's just been amazing. He showed out tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, turning to District 1-5A Division 2, following an upset loss to the Chapin Huskies, the Del Valle Conquistadores were hoping for a bounce back as tonight they took on the Hanks Knights. Del Valle 3-1 in district play. Hanks entered this game 2-1 in district. In the first quarter, we're going to see Jake Fetty, the Arizona State commit, with a dish to Josiah Nunez. He's dodging left and right, gets brought down, but gets the first down for the Conquistadores. Then later, it's Fetty with the fake dish. Instead, he runs it, and I tried my best, you guys, not to blink because he was moving so fast, but I did blink, and I lost him for a second, but then by the time I found him again, he was already all in Hanks territory. So DV strikes first in this game. Then Hanks looking to complete this pass right here, but DV's Angel Montelongo is at the right place, right time for the pick. And then Fetty with the explosive pass right here to Nunez. This is what Arizona State has to look forward to next year. And Hanks trying to bring Nunez down. And finally, from 1 yard out, he gets stopped. Then later in the same drive, it's Fetty with his second quarterback keeper of the night, giving the Conquistadores a 14-point advantage. And Del Valle, they bounced back with a 49-14 win over Hanks.
Well, those Chapin Huskies have us all believing that they're a contender for a district championship. Last week, as you mentioned, they handed Del Valle their first district loss in quite some time. Tonight, they were looking to build on that momentum as they took on the El Paso Tigers. This game was played at Austin High tonight in the first quarter. Chapin knocking on the door, and we'll see the UTEP commit here, Davion Singleton, also a Sweet Play of the Week winner as well, with the quarterback keeper putting the Huskies on the board 7-0. Still in the first. Singleton this time gonna air it out, and he'll connect with Coron Martin. He's gonna make a nice catch here and a nice pickup for the Huskies. Same drive, but in the second quarter, the handoff here to Fabian Ortiz, and he's going to take it 31 yards to the house to give Chapin a 14-0 lead, and the Huskies, they just continued to pile it on. As you'll see right here, Singleton looking downfield. He'll think, oh, you know what, maybe I'll run with it. No, never mind. And he'll dump it off to Leaf DeWet, and he'll take care of the rest. Leaf DeWet, welcome to End Zone City. And the Huskies made it 21-0. Chapin improves to 4-1 in district play as they shut out the Tigers tonight, 56-0.
Well, big game. Actually, we're going to send things. Wait, big game in District 1-6. Yeah, let's send things over to Rishi. Rishi, what happened over at the SAC, my guy?
Yeah, guys, the sweet play of the week is definitely from one of these games. I'm just going to call it right now. I had two big games at the SAC. That first one, like we mentioned, big one in District 1-6A. The Montwood Rams looking for their first win of the season. They're going to take on the Pebble Hill Spartans. First drive of the game for the Spartans. It's a backup quarterback, Elijah Pena, going to keep it on the quarterback power. And an early 7-0 lead for the Spartans. Spartans are going to get the ball back after the Rams turned it over on downs, and Joe Fernandez is going to waste no time. He airs it out to an open LJ Bailey, and he's going to walk this one in for 6, and just like that, in a blink, it is 14-0 Spartans. They would later make it 21-0, but the Rams offense is still looking to answer. Damian Briano, talk about a perfect pass, and I think he's got to check his pockets because he just drops a dime. Adrian Cortinas, fingertip catch, he gets into the end zone, 21-7. Spartans still on top, but Pebble Hills keeps their foot on the gas. Fernandez is going to keep this one on the quarterback option, fakes out the defense. He'll point out a blocker. He'll get that block, make a cut, break a tackle, reverses his field, goes all the way to the other side, and he gets into the end zone. Spartans improve to 5-1 with a 62-21 win. This next game, truly one of the most ridiculous starts to a game I've ever seen here in El Paso. The El Dorado Aztecs hosting the Parkland Matadors. Let's get right into it. And disclaimer, all these highlights are from the first quarter. Both teams traded fumbles to start the game, and Parkland is going to make good on that turnover. Jesse Molina finds a wide open Jamal Rocha. Matadors strike first, 7-0. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Jadarius Sanders gets the return. He makes two guys miss. He breaks a tackle. He gets a block of his own. He is down the sideline. Does he have enough gas to get there? You bet he does. An immediate response by the Aztecs. Game tied at 7. Matadors with a chance to punch back. Molina in the pocket. A deep drop. He's going to take that wide open lane up the middle. Go untouched to the house. 14-7 Parkland again. Still in the first quarter. And 3 scores in. Ryan Estrada hasn't even been mentioned. But that's going to change immediately. He gets the ball. He gets a block. Gets another block. And he gets into the end zone for the score. Yeah, shut up, Rishi. Of course he's going to score. Tied at 14. Aztecs up 20-14 now. I think you can sense the theme of these highlights. Matadors give it off to Carter Perez. He breaks through. He's down the sideline, and he's going to get into the end zone. Parkland on top, 21-20. 6 minutes are still left in the first quarter, guys. Aztec ball. Estrada again. He's going to break a couple of arm tackles. And of course he's going to take to the end zone, because what else is he going to do? 27-21, Aztecs back on top. They do get a stop. The defense was there. And will Estrada do it again? No, he's going to flip it. It's a reverse to Matthew Pinto. Pinto takes this one all the way to the end zone. Aztecs win after the craziest first quarter I have ever seen, 78-35. Defense was definitely optional at the SAC tonight, but I had a lot of fun. I was literally laughing as the game kept getting wilder and wilder. Adrian, back over to you guys.
Rishi, you must have gone to workout on that sideline, going back and forth.
My legs are sore. I got my cardio in. No gym tomorrow.
He's good. He's good.
He's set for the whole month. Well, I know we have Pebble Hills and Eastwood. They'll be playing each other next week.
That's the game next week. Game of the week.
That's going to be our game of the week next week. Obviously, the top 2 teams in District 1-6A. But we're going to keep things rolling, keeping it with District 1-5A Division 1. The Bel Air Highlanders are still looking for their first win in district play tonight. They played host to the Americas Trail Blazers. Now, when I got to the game, it was in the second quarter with Americas up 28-0. Bel Air was making an effort in their run game, but the Trail Blazers defense just a little too much. The Highlanders were missing their QB1, Angel Dominguez, due to a leg injury, so that was definitely noticed tonight. Towards the end of the second quarter, America's Maurice Edwards with the carry, and he goes untouched to extend their lead 35-zip. America is with the shutout 62-0.
Another big district win for those Trailblazers.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we also want to remind you that you can watch the Borderland Blitz on the KVIA ABC 7 CTV app. It's available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. You can rewatch the Borderland Blitz if you want to relive the action, or if you just missed it one week, you can go ahead and replay it.
Or see that El Dorado Parkland game again, back and forth.
There you go.
Well, we're just getting started. We have a lot more games to talk about after the break. Paul Cicala will join us. He'll show us what happened in the game between Canutillo and Jefferson, as well as some District 1-4A action between San Elizario and Riverside, and the only undefeated team left in El Paso, those 5-0 Isleta Indians, paid a visit to Fabens tonight to take on those Wildcats.